Diddy right now is in Gen Pop, meaning general population, the place where majority of the inmates stay. And that's where he apparently had this meltdown over the holidays, at least according to one source.
Going back to Cardell Smith's filing, his notice says that Jennifer Lynn Lopez, aka J-Lo, aka Jenny from the Block, quote, will be called as a material witness and expert to Sean Combs' viewing, possession, and distribution of his sexual assault upon the plaintiff in 1997, and the orders of defendant Sean Combs forcing Jennifer Lopez to remain silent about the videotaped sexual assault plaintiff by defense.
Diddy has allegedly been involved in a fight while in prison, and legal experts say that Jay-Z is trying to silence Diddy after the new lawsuit against him. Reports are coming in that Diddy was found crying in his cell following the altercation and is worried someone might try to poison him.
According to a report from the Daily Mail,
Diddy is reportedly back in protective custody after the attempted, and he's trying to avoid prison food because he thinks there are people out to get him. It's important to remember that this is the same detention center where Jeffrey Epstein allegedly committed suit, so who knows what could happen. Diddy is scared of what might happen to him in prison, and that's why he's been trying to get bail for almost 6 months. Now, PED don't last long in prison, and that's why he can't be sent out into Gen Pop.
So breaking news right now, Larry, I am just getting word. People magazine says it's got a source on the inside that tells them that P. Diddy's on watch tonight. Do your sources confer the same information? Are they saying it was possible?
Hey, real quickly, all that commissary stuff, he's not getting any of that because people in the SHU have an abbreviated list. So he's out of luck. No stake for him. Yeah, he is on watch. This guy thought he would have went home. All of a sudden, he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was
against Diddy keeps getting worse and worse. Jennifer Lopez has now also been named as a material witness against Shah Combs and will be called to testify against what she saw Jlo is Alier. And if she gets involved with Diddy at this time, she could go down with him. She wants this any way possible, and reportedly everyone who Diddy secretly recorded is now out to get him. If Diddy decides to cooperate with the feds, some of the biggest and most powerful people in this country will go down.
Going back to Cardella Smith's filing. That these claims might otherwise be time barred. And he also argues that while he's been in prison, fellow inmates and prison guards have threatened him on behalf of Sean Combs.
At this point, Diddy's lawyers are trying to convince him to take a plea deal. The amount of evidence that has been collected against him is just impossible to walk away from. Plus, Diddy has already confessed to doing illegal things at his parties. More than 50 witnesses, along with hundreds of hours of footage collected from Diddy's Miami mansion, have been presented as evidence. Criminal defense attorneys say that Diddy's only option at this point is to confess.
For
think that Diddy might actually harm himself. Diddy isn't a hardened criminal, and he knows what happens to child molesters in prison. Diddy's business empire has been destroyed, and none of his industry connection are coming to save him. We've already seen that Diddy's own family has stopped coming to see him, and Diddy was looking super thin at his most recent bail. Hearing the reality is that prison is starting to take its toll on Diddy, and his recent breakdown is a sign that Diddy is at his breaking point.
It was interesting too because this time around, Diddy was brought in first. He was brought in about a couple minutes after 2 p.m. today, and we were all kind of waiting to see. We had heard mumblings that his mom might be in courtroom, that we were waiting for the children, but then nothing happened. But then, in another twist and turn, the children do walk in, but this time it was a lot smaller bunch than it was the last time. So last time you're having all of Diddy's children, except with the exception of Love, who is just a 2-year-old child, so she wasn't at court, but you had all of Diddy's children there.
Diddy and his co-conspirators are piling up. Jay-Z and J-Lo are just the first celebrities to get dragged into Diddy's case, and according to former federal prosecutors, it's more than likely that other celebrities will get named too, and if Diddy confesses, there are a lot of people who could end up behind bars.
So that's that. Now, as far as Jay-Z's concerned, this can really go one of two ways. This might be an isolated one-off case that he has to defend, or potentially it could be a Me Too type situation where other victims come forward. Obviously, we saw that with Diddy and Cassie Ventura. So the coming days
Jay-Z is worth more than $1 billion, and his business empire involves Beyonce too. Allegedly, Beyonce knew what Jay-Z and Diddy were doing together, and she was reportedly the person seen next to Jay-Z at Diddy's freak-off party. Jay-Z's lawyers are now saying that the case is too old to prosecute, and it should be thrown away. However, Judge Annalisa Torres has ruled that the case will move forward.
And him into settling out of court.